and I think we're live. Welcome, welcome to episode 1 of Slap Happy. This is my podcast. My name is Savilian. I'm a hip hop artist predominantly, but I do a bunch of other weird shit as well, which I will eventually get into. But this is my first podcast. I've been trying to do this probably for literally trying to get this ball rolling for maybe six to 12 months now. And I haven't been able to do it because there's been a few technical issues along the way, but predominantly because I have stopped. I have been fearful of failing, so to speak, or anxious, I guess, about getting it going, getting a ball rolling, putting myself out there. So yeah, the truth is that I have started and stopped this process of starting this first episode probably at least going on like 3 or 4 times now, and I just haven't been able to finish, get an episode down, get 2 episodes down. Too much thoughts about, has the mic been set up properly, has the lighting and the fucking plant here, this plant for some reason, has that been set up properly, is it right, is it in the right place, who knows, is the camera in the right place, am I recording into the right software, am I gonna get it right? So I haven't actually done it, which is or got it done. So it's been a little bit of a frustrating journey because I have been thinking about it and planning it for 6 to 12 months, but just have not been able to execute, which is probably going to be a common thread on this podcast, me talking about my life and my experiences as a person who is a little bit fearful of failing sometimes, or maybe that's perfectionism, lack of self-belief. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to explore it on this podcast, no doubt. Funny fact, or a little story that, maybe 2 weeks ago, my girlfriend went out for the day to do a few chores. I had a few hours to spare, so I thought, fuck yeah, sit down, set up the video camera, set up the phone for an extra angle, because that's what you do, you have the 2 angles. Then I set up the light was perfect. I got my recording software, beautiful, got my mic, I'm on the nice couch out in the lounge room, everything looking schmick, I'm feeling good, I'm about to lay down some top qual content. I'm about to say some super dope things, cut right through the bullshit and speak to people's souls. And I turn on the cameras and I sit down, I got the mic recording, and I look straight into the barrel of the camera and I said nothing. I said some stuff, but it was kind of all jibber jabber. I didn't say a lot because truthfully, anxiety gripped me from within and didn't allow me to speak, and was like, you shall not pass. And the Gandalf of fucking anxiety was inside of me, stopping me. The Gandalf of anxiety was inside of me. That was nice. Yeah, so he was inside of me, stopping me from actually saying what I wanted. And for the hour and a half I spent setting up the scene and framing the cameras and getting everything basically set up, for all the time it took me, I actually didn't get any content done because I was gripped by fear. So with that said, I am going to let out a couple of exhalations to signify the fact that I have officially started this journey. Let me go. That's it, guys. Officially started the podcasting journey. I have joined the world. This is it. Here I am. This is my introductory podcast. As I said, I'm Savilian. This is my podcast. It's called Slap Happy. What Slap Happy means, I think the true definition is when you're so tired, you're overtired and you think everything is funny. You're so tired that if you got fucking bitch slapped, you'd probably go, psh, you know, kind of that thing. So I think that's what slap happy means. I don't refer to it or like, you know, I don't relate to it in that way. For me, it kind of feels like I've always liked the phrase. I've always liked just how the words sat together and just how how they sounded. It always sounded interesting to me. Slap happy. To me, it's kind of a person who, the way that I've related to the phrase is someone who just bounces through life and kind of takes their hits and kind of keeps laughing and keeps going through life, which I think is maybe potentially a little bit similar, but not so much tiredness, just like life's fucking punches, you know, da 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 da. Yeah, you know, I feel like a cartoon sometimes, da 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 da, you know, taking them hits, but just kind of like, you know, big smile on my face, which is obviously not true. There's been tons of depression in there, but I digress. Yeah, so just me being able to take life slaps, you know, but come back happy and just enjoying myself, whatever, you know, whatever. So, you know, that's just a bit of an idea of what I feel about the name and what I'm going to talk about. Now, what I'm going to talk about on this podcast is going to kind of vary, but kind of thematically kind of be stuck together by me, obviously, and the way that I've, you know, bounced through these things. And, you know, I'm going to talk about, you know, the ups and downs of my life. I'm going to talk about my experiences with gambling and the ensuing depression. You know, probably some issues and struggles I've had with relationships. I'll probably talk about, I'll definitely talk about music. I will talk a lot about music. I'm a hip hop artist. My name is Savilian. My brother is Ruku. My other brother is Current. We are the Looters, you know. I've been writing and performing for 10 years now at least. So, you know, music is a huge part of my life, and it is what I'm going to talk about very frequently. I'm going to do everything from, you know, covering music that I like, talking about artists that I like, you know, whatever. It's basically, I really wanted to start this because I wanted a place where I could just sit and talk and, you know, express and vent and, you know, put some of my personality down. Because I feel like, you know, within the other spaces that my voice and my personality exist, like social media or my music, I feel like those are places where the attention, you know, gets redirected quite quickly. Whether it's Instagram stories, whether it's Spotify, New Music Friday every Friday, you know, the attention gets directed very quickly away from you and your thoughts and your ideas, right? Obviously, if you're a mega fan of someone and you truly believe in someone, you're going to keep coming back. You're going to keep engaging with their content. But I just feel like a podcast, when you believe in someone, it's just something, just that little bit of extra where you can just properly sit down and like take 15, 20, 30, 45, an hour out of your day and just like really get to know someone. And I like that idea. I have podcasts that I listen to extensively and religiously, and you know, the value that they add to my life is immense. So I just kind of wanted to, you know, give some of that back. So here I am. This is my podcast. It's Slap Happy. I made a promise to myself that I wouldn't edit these, that I would just shoot and record. I'll maybe touch up the vocal a little bit afterward, but I'll just shoot, record, upload, because I don't want to get into the habit of trying to over perfection-y things. You know, I want to get it done. So made a little promise to myself, regardless of how much I fuck up, I'm just going to get it done. So I guess that's a theme of, or the idea from this first one is just getting it done. I'm here. I'm exhaling. I'm feeling good. I feel like I've finished, or I'm about to finish. And yeah, it feels good to finally be starting this journey and joining this world. And I'm incredibly excited to do a lot more of them. So I think that's going to be it for this first one. My name is Savilian. This is Slap Happy Podcast. And thank you so much for joining me on this journey. And yeah, if you liked it, please, if you found it interesting, just let me know. I don't need you to be sharing it or nothing like that, or reviewing. I don't need any of that. I would like to know personally how you felt about what you just heard, because that would be cool for me to know. I'm going to keep recording these maybe on a weekly basis. See how I go. I would like to do weekly at least to begin with. So I'll go weekly, and then yeah, we'll see how we go. But just a place for me to share my thoughts and views on some stuff. So anyway, Savilian signing out. You know, everyone have fun out there. So stay safe, and especially Melburnians. You know, we're almost through this. So I'm living in Melbourne currently. We're almost through this like tough little period. So everyone stay safe. Everyone stay strong out there. And much love and respect. And thank you for tuning in. Cheers.